what it is, what's happening. So as you can see, we managed to buy another Jeep pickup. This is a J20. As you can see, got a little tiny hole there. One there. That is it. This is a really nice bed, and I had to step up and pay a little more than I wanted to for this truck. But we're on the East Coast, and finding these trucks to begin with, let alone one that's not rotten, is like trying to find a set of hen's teeth. So we're going to take the rears out of this truck. It's 8 lug. The bed, I don't know if we're going to use the front bumper, but it's pretty cool. And we're going to use the rear bumper, which is actually pretty nice, on this truck. As you can see, the bed is trashed. The bed is so bad on this truck that there's nothing holding it to the frame. I think the 4 bolts in the front are all that's holding it. Now, I talked before about the rear half of this frame being in bad shape. So this truck here, we're going to cut the frame off right behind the cab, use the back half of this frame to repair this frame. Now, on the other side of this Jeep is a nice frame that I bought that eventually I'll do a frame swap on. But right now, we're trying to get this thing to a Jeep event in about a month and a half. So I don't have time for a whole frame swap on this project. So we're going to fix this frame, put the bed on it, put the rears on it, and 2 fenders off of our other parts Jeep, and roll. I think we'll have a pretty cool Jeep. Sad thing is, this thing has 34,000 original miles. This thing runs absolutely fantastic. Let me spin you around. I mean, look at the inside of this thing. Other than the hula girl's losing her skirt, this thing is really nice inside. Seat's not worn. Dash isn't tore up. I mean, this thing's really nice. The cab does have a little bit right there in that rocker, so we'll have to make a repair to that. Bottoms of the doors got a little bit of surface rust, but we'll clean it up. It's a shame this side of the bed don't look bad, but there, like I said, there's nothing underneath of it. I mean, it's even got rot in the lower right here. So that's what we're going to do. So we picked it up in Jersey yesterday, right over the bridge, not that far away was our trip yesterday. So, like I said, I had to step up and pay a little bit more than I wanted to pay for the truck, but I look at it this way. Trying to find a bed for one of those Jeep trucks is next to impossible, at least around here. You factor in 2 rears and whatever them bumpers are worth, what I give for the truck, it's worth that in the parts. Sometimes you got to step up and pay for stuff. Sometimes, you know, you can buy a parts vehicle and you can walk away and make some money on it. We'll get some other stuff off the inside. It does have a deluxe steering wheel, so we'll use that. There's some other stuff we'll save. The dash in the truck's really nice, so we'll save that. So there's a lot of stuff I'll part off of it and keep and then scrap the rest. The cab's pretty rough on that truck. Both doors are pretty rough. So we'll probably just let that stuff go. Maybe we'll pull the glass out and save the glass. Right now, the biggest concern is going to be just cutting it off at the back of the frame, getting what we need off of it, and then I guess it's going to go out back here with the other one. Just what I want, more junk, but you know, it is what it is. The other parts Jeep is there. Usually I keep this wrecker here, but you know, that Honda's a Honda over there. If I take some time, put the motor in that car, I can get that car out of here, and I could probably stuff that cab up there against the fence on the property line. It's behind the garage, and it kind of gets it, the old saying, out of sight, out of mind. Well, that's what happened at the old house. Out of sight, out of mind turned into like 10 to 15 parts vehicles. I'm just slowly rebuilding the parts vehicles back up. That's what I tell myself. So today, being Father's Day, yeah, I'm just going to kind of take some time to clean some stuff up around here. I'm starting to kind of pile stuff up, and I don't like it. I got the lift kit that I removed off of a truck at the junkyard all just piled up here. I'll get that cleaned up, move some vehicles around. I just towed in a Toyota Camry over there is getting a motor job this week. I've got a couple jobs here that I need to knock out and finish, but I got some stuff I want to clean up, put away. I mean, there's a motor over there, there's a transfer case over there, parts to a rear for a 95 F-150. I want to get all that. That's all stuff that's left from the move. I want to get all that stuff cleaned up. Get our rat rod tow truck back on the ground. It's just sitting here on a set of jack stands. We'll go ahead and get it off the jack stands, get it on the ground, get it ready to move in the shop. That S10 we've been working on, we finished up everything underneath of it, so we can finally get some, I guess we have to do a couple jobs and make some money to pay for this stuff. So that's where I'm at with the Jeep projects. Now I've got the Jeep. I've ordered some parts. I'm going to get a couple more parts this week ordered up for it. And then my plan is to, the next 2 weeks, maybe take 3 or 4 days off of the day job and just hammer on that truck. I might even just roll the wrecker out of the carport here, and I might just work in this carport. Because I want to get this in the shop anyway. But I kind of gotta do a couple jobs. I've got, like I said, I've got the motor's ready to go in this Ranger, so I'd like to knock it out, and then I'm going to hurry up and put a motor in that car and knock it out. Those 2 jobs will generate me some cash to put into the Jeep. And then also the lift should be freed up, and I can put this wrecker inside so we can weld it up. The 351 Cleveland is actually, I'm going to paint the motor today. Today's a beautiful day outside. It's nice. I'm going to clean the motor. I've cleaned it on the outside a couple of times with brake clean. I'm going to go over it, and I'd like to try to get some paint on it today. See how that goes, but that's what I'm thinking about doing here this afternoon. And then actually I think I might head to the beach. It's a beautiful day. I might get the Bronco out and just get to grab the girlfriend, and we'll head out about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, maybe just stick around out there for a while. So let me get at it and see what we get done. Holla at you boys. Catch me on the next one. End Father's Day weekend. A little relaxing afternoon on the beach. Get any better than this? So look, holla at your boy. Keep it reals. We're going to try to enjoy the rest of this afternoon, what's left of it.